Welcome aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, good afternoon, and welcome aboard our new Embraer Phenom 100. Phenom 100 is a very light class business jet. Our model here is from Coronado, and it seats 4 VIP passengers. We are here at Arlanda, and we will be flying to Manchester today at a viewer's request. Yes, last episode we went from Arlanda to Vantas. But I have some concerns about the range of the Phenom 100, so in order to fly back to Manchester, I relocated us back to Arlanda. Now, I have not had very much time in this aircraft at all, so I'm going to ask that you bear with me as we go through and get everything ready. One thing I have noticed is even while you are on ground power, your batteries will still run dry, so I guess the ground power doesn't charge the batteries. We've got 4 VIP passengers ready to go to Manchester. Manchester's ICAO is, of course, Echo Golf Charlie Charlie.
Destination set.
Engine instrument.
And let's get our people aboard. And while that is happening, we will start powering up the aircraft. Get our batteries on.
Terrain, system test, okay. TOS, system test, okay.
Alright, let's, clearance. Arlanda clearance delivery, Embraer ready. Oh, I'm not even going to try that. Why didn't it take my shadow transit code? System tests. Okay, what's the HSA? So our altimeter is 2992. Okay. That's our passengers aboard. Let's go ahead and get the engines fired up. There's engine 1. And we can't even hear because of the AI jets around. Good start on 1. Let's cut in the left generator. Start number 2. Get our bleeds on both. and that's a good start on 2 as well, so we'll cut in the right generator. Now the only cautions we have are parking brake and yaw damper. So we will go ahead and ask for taxi clearance. A ground Sierra Tango 123 with Yankee ready to taxi IFR. Alright, so we're going to taxi 2 and hold short runway 1 left via taxiway Sierra Charlie, Yankee, Yankee Alpha, Sierra Tango 123. Alright, let's get this set up. We're going to be flying the runway heading, climb and maintain 8,000. Okay. Enable track IR. So I can see what we're going to be doing. I'm going to try to turn to the left here without smashing into anything. Okay. Let's see. Parking brake can come off. There we go. Alright guys, so we are in a jet. Now this is probably still not going to make as much money as the B1900D, but it's going to be fun to fly. So, you know, that's all that really matters. Alright, short taxi today. That's never a bad thing. Alright.
Approaching 01 left.
Okay.
Embraer November 1537 Sierra, cleared for takeoff, runway 1 left.
Clear for takeoff from 1 left, Sierra Tango 123.
On runway 01 left.
Alright, so let's make sure we're configured properly. We got flaps 1, okay, set the heading bug to match our heading hold, okay. Oh, come on. There we go, 8,000. Run up the engines. No one else is waiting anyway. There we go. Gear coming up.
Gear up.
Flaps up.
Embraer 370, contact approach on 130.4.
130.4 for Sierra Tango 123. Approach Sierra Tango 123. We're climbing through 1200 for 8,000.
Embraer November 1537 Sierra approach. Roger. Altimeter 2992. Embraer 37 Sierra. Turn left heading 260. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain 8,000.
Turn left heading 260. Proceeding on course. Climbing for 8,000. Sierra Tango 123.
Embraer 37 Sierra. Turn left heading 230.
Turn left heading 230. Sierra Tango 123. Alright. So obviously I'm still hand flying this, you can tell because everything is jerky and not smooth. Probably get the yaw damper on now. There it is. Alright, so our cruising altitude today is going to be 30,000 feet, which is higher than we've ever cruised before, thanks to the power of jet engines. I should probably read the documentation for this aircraft too. I just kind of got in and started flying.
Turn right heading 265. Resume on navigation.
Turn right heading 265, resume on navigation, Sierra Tango 123. And we'll cut on the autopilot.
Embraer 37 Sierra. Climb and maintain 16,000.
16,000 for Sierra Tango 123. Alright. We're going to be passing 10,000 here pretty shortly.
Embraer 37 Sierra. Contact center on 118.0.
118.0 for Sierra Tango 123. Alright, let's contact center. Center, Sierra Tango 123 is at 9,500, climbing for 16,000.
Embraer November 1537 Sierra. Center, roger. Altimeter 2902. Orbit
There we go.
52. Traffic is 11 o'clock, 2 miles. At flight level 250, Boeing 737.
Passing 10,000 feet, Captain.
So guys, what do you think of where we're at with the channel right now? We've got 3 series going on. We have the multiplayer with Dr. Vesuvius, obviously FSPassengers, and we've just introduced American Truck Simulator with the Northern Edge. I'm pretty happy with the way things are going so far, but I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. If there's anything in there that you don't like, or something else that you would like to see. I've been thinking about doing another farming sim series, like a single player let's play or something. Or maybe another multiplayer let's play with the Lunar Gaming Farm. Alright, so I'm going to reduce our... We're above 10,000 feet, so I'm going to reduce our climb to 1,000 feet per minute so we can get a little more horizontal speed. And we'll also go ahead and turn off the seatbelts.
You may now take off your seatbelts.
Alright guys, so that's really all I have for this takeoff. We're gonna continue climbing up to eventually flight level 300. So yeah, we're gonna get some shots of the aircraft now, because this is the first time we're using this aircraft, so it's time to get some glamour shots. I will see you guys for the descent. Hello everybody, welcome back. And we have just gotten our vectors for approach at Manchester. So go ahead and switch this over to VOR. And we are expecting the ILS approach for 5 left. If I recall correctly, 5 left is actually closed now. It's actually out of service. Now, I've not actually done an ILS approach in this aircraft yet, so this is going to be a little bit interesting. Oh, here we go, course right here. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so 056 is the course for the ILS, and we need 109.5. And punch that in. So we should be all set up for the ILS once we get in range, of course. There's some turbulence. That's the first turbulence we've had all flight, so. But take a look at our fuel, guys. Let me see if I can just kind of zoom in on that a little bit. Right here. Talk about cutting it close. That fuel burn, that's just because we have the throttles pulled back because we're descending. Our average fuel burn has been about 300 pounds an hour, so yeah, we have, well, 300 pounds an hour per side, so we had like we have an hour's left of fuel. Talk about cutting it close.
Manchester Center, Jersey 366 is at 9,400, climbing 14,000. Jersey 366, Manchester Center, roger, current altimeter 2992.
There's Manchester right there.
Contact East Midlands approach on 134.175. Going to 134.175, 342.
Kind of glad that we got 5 left though, even though I believe it's actually closed now.
37 Sierra, contact approach on
Hold on.
126.225.
126.225 for Sierra Tango 123. Okay, so com. We're going to 126.225. Easy enough. Approach Sierra Tango 123. We're at 10,800, descending 8,000.
Embraer, November 1537 Sierra, approach, roger, altimeter 2992.
It's a nice day today. We've got pretty much standard pressure. Oh, did I not change the... Okay, I may have forgot to set real world weather. In fact, I'm almost sure I forgot to set real world weather. It's
Descending
highly
below 10,000
unlikely
feet,
that it's
Captain.
2992 in Helsinki and in Manchester at the same time, isn't it? That's pretty unlikely. Alright, well, we're below 10,000 feet, so we need to get our landing lights on. There we go. Why am I using the hat switch instead of track IR? I don't know. Let me recenter track IR, first of all. Let me zoom it out a little bit. There we go. So I definitely think I need to do some studying on this aircraft because I cannot get it to its cruising speed. It's advertised, online at least, that the Phenom 100 has a cruising speed of like 320 some knots. And either way you look at it, I was at 30,000 feet, I was doing like 150 knots, and my ground speed was like 180 knots. So we were actually going a little bit slower than the B1900D, but I didn't want to push the throttles forward because it was like, just to maintain that speed, I was set to climb power, not cruise. I set to cruise, we almost stalled.
370, contact East Midlands approach on 134.175.
Going to 134.175 for Sierra Tango 123. You said 175, right? East Midlands approach, Sierra Tango 123 with you, 8,000.
November 15370, East Midlands approach, roger, altimeter 2992.
Turn right heading 260, Sierra Tango 123. So I've never actually landed this plane before. You guys didn't hear that, right? You didn't hear that? Okay. Alright, but you can see now that we're not descending anymore, and I'm kind of keeping our speed down, the fuel burn is 250 per side. So. Stop handing me off everywhere. 120.7, Sierra Tango 123.
November 1537 Sierra, Woodford approach, roger. Current altimeter 2992.
Alright, well, we've picked up the ILS, or the localizer.
Contact Manchester approach on 118.575. 118.575. 342.
I'm surprised they haven't told me to descend further. They're keeping me at 8,000. Whew. Well, I'm gonna stick my head out the roof of the flight deck here if I'm not careful. This has been a fun plane to fly, though. It flies really easily by hand. Okay, guys, we were just told to descend and maintain 3,000, which means I figure we're getting pretty close to being on the final approach. Sorry I cut out most of that approach there. I just didn't have much to talk about and figured you'd rather have a skip than 15 minutes of just absolute silence. So we're coming into Manchester, and I'm really hoping that our frame rates hold up, because if I recall right, last time that we came into Manchester, my frame rate kind of died. So since then I've done a couple of tweaks, and still not exactly happy with my FSX performance, but it's getting better. I'd really like to get a steady 60 frames a second out of it, and right now I'm flexing between like 20 and 40, depending on the situation. So there was another aircraft that was expecting 5 right.
Embraer 37 Sierra. Contact Coltishall approach on 123.3.
Alright, 123.3, Sierra Tango 123. Approach, Sierra Tango 123 is out of 6,300 for 3,000.
Embraer November 1537 Sierra, Coltishall approach. Roger. Current altimeter 29902.
Yeah, we're getting 29902 everywhere. It's definitely set to nice weather. Dang it.
Coltishall approach. World travel 3869er with you 6000. World travel 3869er, Coltishall approach. Roger. Altimeter 29902.
It's some nice country area.
Embraer 37 Sierra, turn right, heading 295.
Turn right 295 for Sierra Tango 123, even though nobody wants to use my call sign today.
World travel 3869er, turn left, heading 320. Turn left, heading 320. World travel 3869er. Embraer 37 Sierra, turn right, heading 325.
325 for Sierra Tango 123. Alright, so there's our 3,000 feet. This will likely be our glide slope intercept height. Keep an eye on our speed and get ready to drop flaps and landing gear. We get one more vector though before we're expected to intersect.
Contact Howard and approach on 123.35.
123.35 for Sierra Tango 123.
World travel 3869er, descend and maintain 1,800. Descend and maintain 1,800. World travel 3869er.
Howard in approach, Sierra Tango 123 with you.
Embraer November 1537 Sierra, awarded approach. Roger. Altimeter 29902. Embraer 37 Sierra, traffic at 6 o'clock, 4 miles at 4,600. Airbus 321.
gonna say, I thought I heard a bigger jet. I can't see them. How are you supposed to see something at 6 o'clock? I do not see them. Well, I can't see them. Alright, so we're turning right, heading 025, getting ready to intersect the course. Keeping an eye out for that Airbus that I cannot see at all. We'll go ahead and arm approach, hold.
Embraer, November 1537 Sierra, Manchester Tower. Fly straight in, runway 5 left, altimeter 299er2.
Alright, make straight in for 5 left. Sierra Tango 123. Come on. Why can't I see this guy? It is making me a little nervous that I can't see this Airbus. Oh well.
Gear down.
Okay. Let's see how well we can fly in the ILS. Well, let's see how well the plane flies in ILS. Intersecting now. There's Manchester.
Manchester Tower, KLM 1088, ready for IFR departure, runway 5 left. KLM 1088, cleared for takeoff, runway 5 left. Cleared for takeoff, runway 5 left. KLM 1088.
So they are using 5 left. Maybe it's not Manchester where the secondary runway shut down. I thought it was, but it might not be. Man, I can hear that A321, which is not good. That means they're really close. and I can't see them. That makes me very nervous. Maybe it's a glitched out model and it's actually invisible. Okay, we're about to get on the glide slope. There's the glide slope.
KLM 1088, contact Manchester departure on 118.575.
Come on, catch up to that glide slope plane.
575, KLM 1088.
Okay, he doesn't want to hold the glide slope. I'm gonna take it over.
Autopilot.
See if we can't catch that glide slope. Excuse me. I do apologize. The dog chooses literally the most inopportune times to be an annoying little crap. So, he was just howling his heart away.
Embraer 37 Sierra, cleared to land. Runway 5 left. Caution, Airbus E321, landing. Runway 5 right.
Can't really caution it because I don't see it, but cleared to land for 5 left, Sierra Tango 123.
Too high, too high.
What do you mean? We're below the glide slope.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Shut.
Glide slope.
Approaching 06
Glide slope.
left.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
The
Glide
glide
slope.
slope on here is broken, probably because it's an add-on airport.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. 500. Glide slope. 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 Glide slope.
I started braking a little too early, but
Turn next taxiway.
On runway 06 left.
alright, so I definitely need to do just a little more tweaking. That was more frame drop than I'm happy with.
Embraer 37 Sierra, contact ground on 121.85.
Alright, we're going to ground, and I'm just going to let the ATC menu tune it. Alright, let's taxi to parking.
Embraer November 1537 Sierra, taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Foxtrot Kilo, Kilo Charlie Alpha.
Alright. Let's get parked, and let's see how much money we get for a maximum range. Holy crap, that fuel. Maximum range VIP flight. I guess the fuel's not too bad. So we have half an hour reserves. We're supposed to have an hour reserves, but... Man, if I had followed that glide slope, it would have put me down smack in the center of the runway. Is that the A321 I was supposed to be cautioning, but actually couldn't see? No one's been told to hold. I should probably stop for him. Yeah. I assume it's like ships. The bigger one has the right of way.
Embraer 37 Sierra, position on Airbus A321 on the taxiway.
Yeah, I see him.
Embraer 37 Sierra, continue taxi.
Perfect.
Manchester ground, 373 taxi.
Jersey 373, taxi to gate Q1, using taxiway Victor Delta Victor Bravo 7 Bravo Alpha
Gate 1, via taxiway Victor Delta Victor Bravo 0 Bravo Alpha.
Lots of bings.
Jersey 373.
Oh my goodness, so many bings. Why is everything binging? I'm just gonna turn off the battery. Haha, you can't bing anymore. Because you don't have power. That was a very not by the book shutdown, but you know what? It's alright. So guys, that is our first flight in the Phenom 100. Go ahead and get our passengers offloaded here and we'll take a look at how we did. Alright, nice landing. $351,000. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Alright, cruise time 2 hours 31 minutes. Yep, that seems about right. So we will record that. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and remember, our next flight doesn't necessarily have to be the Phenom 100. If you want to see another flight with our PC-12 or with the B1900D, let me know. Where should we fly out of Manchester? What should we fly out of Manchester? So yeah, but until next time guys, have a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, we certainly hope you enjoyed flying Shadow Transit, and we hope to see you soon.